Sand Creek Nature Center ever since it started. I've been a starting member of the Greenway Commission back in 94 and 92. And I was a charter member of this one in 93. So I don't know what's next. Also, Benton Kai Trail Association, forgot about that. I was a charter member of that one too in 1980. I'll tell you about the Oconee River Land Trust and conservation easements and how to protect land. It won't be long. First of all, Land Trust is a private, non-profit conservation organization dedicated to protecting land from development in perpetuity through free ownership or by acquiring a conservation easement that limits development. The mission of the Oconee River Land Trust is to conserve natural lands, to protect water quality, preserve wildlife habitat, and enhance the quality of our lives and those of future generations. That's a quote from our mission. Since our inception in '93, we have protected 2,154 acres on 27 conservation easements and 1 ownership, 1 fee ownership. That map up there you'll see on your way out maybe is a little out of date. We need to bring it up to date with some more acreage and more easements. We are in 8 counties instead of 7, as that says. 8 counties are mostly in the Oconee River watershed, but a few of them are in the Alcovy watershed and some are in the Broad River watershed. We don't call ourselves the Oconee River Land Trust, but we actually can do anything anywhere in the state of Georgia. We're chartered for that. We have 1 paid part-time employee, our executive director, Stephanie Thompson, who couldn't be here tonight, or else I will be here myself. And 14 board members. All are unpaid, and we're quite active in the operation of the organization. For example, I'm a board member, and I'm also responsible for the stewardship of the easements and the fee land. A conservation easement is a deed that is recorded and permanently attached to the property. It spells out the conservation values of the property, which must be protected. It itemizes the rights of the landowner and the easement owner, as well as the prohibited activities of each. The conservation values there in that sentence is an important part. We have to identify conservation values. Good wildlife habitat, good productive forest land, open space, beautiful scenery, many different things. Water quality is the foremost. We emphasize getting land which has waterfront, either little streams, little branches, or actually on the river itself. My easement is actually on the middle of Oconee River up in Jackson County. But everywhere in the watershed is important because all the rain that falls on that watershed eventually goes into a stream and goes into the Oconee River. The trust and the landowner together design the easement to allow the owner to retain certain rights. They can retain the right to maintain or establish a new residence, to harvest trees in the proper way, to pasture livestock in the proper way, or other uses. Thus, the easement can allow limited use, but only if the conservation values of the property are not seriously diminished. The trust must monitor each conservation easement and each fee simple land every year, once a year. Make sure that the easement is being adhered to in all ways. We must walk the boundaries. We usually do this in January when the leaves are off the trees and it's cooler and the insects are gone and snakes are quiet and all that. But we walk the boundaries. That's where most of the problems occur. People love to dump stuff over the other guy's side of the land. That's how it happens. All of our conservation easements and our fee property have been gifts from the landowner. We haven't paid for any of it. We don't have any money to pay with, that's our problem. But they also make a contribution of cash to use for the stewardship. That's very important to us because all of our time, my time is volunteer. I don't get paid for my time, I don't get paid for the gas going to the property or any other expenses. I do sometimes charge for maps. I have to print down the picture. All contributions to the land trust, the cash or other assets or the conservation easements themselves. So the difference in the value of the property before and after you put the easement on it, it's always going to drop. The value of the property is always going to go down because you can't build on it. And that's where the money is in landholding, is developing the property. Selling it for somebody's house or houses or commercial property, whatever. Sometimes county taxes can be helped on that too, but don't count on that either. We don't, as a land trust organization, we do not promise anything as far as taxes concerned. You take your chances. The chances are good that you'll get a federal exemption or federal reduction in your income tax. And that's only up to the 1st of January. I think we're going to hopefully get that passed the Congress for another year yet. In July 2009, the According Land Trust was accredited by a National Land Trust Accreditation Agency. We had to very carefully scrutinize our policies and our operation to adhere to the high standards of this accreditation agency. So we are trustworthy. You can trust us to do the right thing. That's what the accreditation is all about. Land protected by conservation easement will help protect our water quality, provide wildlife habitat, provide green vistas, and ensure tranquil refuges for people as well as wildlife. People need a place to go to unwind and comply. In the not too distant future, land protected by conservation easements will be like islands of natural areas surrounded by development. Our goal is to make as many such islands and as large as possible while there's still land that is undeveloped. That is our goal. Now, you all can help. One, you can join the land trust. We need more members. And on those, there's some brochures up there that have membership forms in them. And please take one. Even if you don't become a member, take a brochure anyway. Or maybe take two. Give one to your friend at home. That's one thing you can do. Join the land trust. Another thing you can do is give a conservation meeting, along with some cash for the monitoring. We still need more conservation easements. Our map shows where our conservation easements are, and you see a little dot here, a little dot here, one down here, one there. They're pretty scattered, you know, and we sure use a lot more on that score. And third thing you can do is just spread the word. Tell your friends, your neighbors, your relatives, your rich aunt who's got lots of money and don't know what to do with it. Tell her, and maybe we'll have some reaction from that. All right? Any questions?